Are you looking for private lenders or joint venture partners to fund your real estate deals? If so, this video is for you. See, over the years, through trial and error, I've come to find what works and what doesn't when it comes to bringing in joint venture partners into your real estate deals, and I want to share those with you. So I hope you enjoy, and I'd be greatly honored if you find the information helpful. Please like and subscribe if you so choose. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. Hey guys, Brett here with Springport Wealth Inc. I just wanted to shoot a quick video today because one of the most common questions I get when I'm out there, all the time actually, I'd probably say it's the number one question I get is, Brett, how do you find your private lenders for your deals? Or I'm looking for joint venture partners. How do I find them? Especially for newer people into the business. So I just wanted to shoot a quick video with a few quick little bullet points that I like to call the 5 whys. They all start with you. That kind of helps people, whether you're experienced or newer, to help you find your private lenders. Alright? So, the 5 whys are you, your team, your database, your invites, and then your deals. That's basically the simplified blueprint that you want to follow to grow your database of private lenders. This way you have access to unlimited funds to close on as many deals as you want. And we'll walk through those step by step. Alright guys, so we'll start with point number 1, which is you. That's the first step. You have to start with yourself. Ask yourself a simple question. Would you, if you were a private lender, invest or lend money to you? Ask yourself that question. How do you act? How are you perceived? Do you give off responsible confidence? Do you seem trustworthy? If you were to ask the 5 co-workers that you work with the most, or friends that you're close with, how would they describe you? So if that is a question that you can't answer with a lot of confidence, you need to start there. How do you carry yourself? Do you put other people first? Because remember, these deals that you're getting have to be very profitable, first of all, so you need a method to find the most profitable deals, but then you also need to ensure and give off trustworthiness, that someone would trust you to carry out the deal for a profitable return. Or if they're a joint venture partner, same thing. So you want to start there. That's point number 1, is start with yourself. Okay guys, so that brings us to the second why, which is your team. Also a very important point. If you can't find the right deals, how are you going to present these to a potential joint venture partner or a private lender, right? So you want to have a well-formed team around you with very highly skilled experts that specialize in real estate investment. Not just general salespeople, but people who understand investment real estate. That's a very important key. Do you have a real estate investment savvy realtor? Do you have a real estate investment savvy lawyer to help you close deals? Are you someone who's looking for off-market deals? That's where all of the equity is. That takes a lot of work. But if you have people in place, wholesalers, bird dogs, or your own marketing system specifically that help you get good deals, it makes your job a whole lot easier because the profits look so grand on a deal when it's off-market, but it takes a lot more work. Do you have mortgage brokers in place? Investor-savvy mortgage brokers. If you find a private lender and you need to work with a mortgage broker to close this deal or to bundle it together, is there someone that you work with who is skilled? So take the time and assemble a team. And even if you're experienced, assess your team now, because we're always assessing who we work with. So that's a key thing you want to look at, is your team. Realtor, your marketing systems, lawyer, mortgage broker. Those are the basics. But with that team in place, it makes finding a joint venture partner or private lender a whole lot easier, because you can leverage their experience and make yourself look way more savvy, even if you're a beginner. Alright? So the second thing to look at, your second why, is your team. Okay, so now that brings us to the third why, which is your database. And believe you me, right now, as we stand here, you have a potential joint venture partner or private investor in your database right now. Believe you me. The only thing is, how do you find this person that you can help earn money on real estate? So what you want to do is kind of assess your surroundings. Start with simple stuff. Friends, family, your co-workers, and this goes back to point number one. How do they see you? Do you seem trustworthy? Do you someone who gives off an air of responsibility? Your third-party service providers, people you use, like your doctor, your dentist, things like this. These are all things you can look at, and people within your sphere that form your database. So what you want to do is look through your phone, your emails, and basically compile a list of about, say, 100 people. And out of those 100 people, there will be about 20 that would potentially be interested in some kind of participation in investment real estate. And then out of those, you might find one or two that are very, very close to moving forward on a project with you. So what you want to do is look through your database, like I said, third-party service providers, your friends, family and co-workers, things like that, and put a list together of people you think, would they be interested in working with me on real estate in a joint venture capacity, or are they someone who looks like they like doing certain investments? Do you have people that always talk about stocks? Do you have other people in your family that are already real estate investment savvy? Maybe those are people you can work with. But that's basically what you want to do. The third why is your database. So compile your database, start with about 100 people that you feel would be interested in working with you on real estate projects, and then go from there. Alright? So now, that brings us to the fourth why, which is your invite. So what you want to do now is, now that you've compiled your potential joint venture partners or private lenders, you want to start reaching out to them. And you can do this even in subtle ways via social media. Basically, you want to put it out there and let it be known that this is what you're doing. If you're newer and say you're investing in a course or you're going to a networking event, put it out there. Hey, I'm at a networking event focused on investment real estate, and we're meeting great people and assembling a team. Things like this let people know that, oh, you're taking this very seriously. It's not a hobby. It gives off the impression that you're trustworthy and that you're attempting to learn and understand this business, because that's very serious. So basically what you want to do is invite those people in your database, send out invites. You don't want to be too salesy, but just ask them if they'd be interested in working with you on a real estate deal. Explain that you're looking to grow your real estate investment business and you're looking for partners one way or the other, and you can leverage your skills wherever they may be to work with these potential people. So basically that is your fourth why, is your invite. Look through your database, invite them to a phone call, a Zoom call, preferably an in-person coffee meeting, so you can kind of assess their goals and what they're looking for in their real estate investments. Alright? So now we've worked our way through the 4 whys, which is you, your team, your database, and your invites. And now you're at the 5th why, which is your deal. So a lot of people say, well, Brett, I don't have a deal, so how can I present to a joint venture partner or private lender? And I can't find a private lender or a joint venture partner because I don't have a deal. but there's an easy way to solve that problem. All you want to do is make up an executive summary, a short one-page description of the deal, and use an example deal. If you're looking at, say, flipping houses, put together an executive summary of the type of house that you're trying to flip. Something that lays out the purchase price, your profit margin, etc. And this will help someone understand, oh, this is the kind of deal you're looking for. And you can say, this is what we're looking for right now, and if something fits this criteria, we're going to go ahead. And that solves that problem. Because a lot of times, you're not sure where to go or which way to work with this. But that's the easiest way to solve that problem, especially if you're new. And obviously if you're experienced and you have a live deal on the go, you can use that. Alright? But basically you want to present an example of this deal. And the good thing about this is, even if they say no, or not now, or they're not interested, because usually it's the kind of no one wants to eat at an empty restaurant syndrome. So they might wait to see you do one deal, make sure it goes through, and that you're competent, but you will find one. But what you want to do then is, once you sit with these potential investors and people who got to the point of listening to you present the deal, those are the people that you want to pay attention to, because now you know exactly what they're looking for and what type of deal they'd be interested in if you find it, so you know what to look for now. And you keep them in your database, and basically anytime you find a deal, you'll know, okay, this kind of deal suits this person, so you're servicing them in the type of deal that they want to participate in. Alright, remember, it's all about them. What's in it for them? You, as a real estate professional, have to find systems and ways to find these deals so that you can help these people who have jobs invest in real estate on the side, and you manage the project. And these are ways that you can do that. And you keep your database going, and everyone you speak with, that you meet with, you go through this process with, if they are interested in real estate investment. Alright? So that is why number 5 is your deals. Alright? Hope that helps. Okay guys, hold on. One other thing I do need to mention. And this is actually the most important point that I want to make. Because after you've gone through all those 5 steps, you've laid amazing groundwork for building a database of joint venture partners and private lenders. But this will all go to waste if you don't do one thing. Very important. Be consistent. What I mean by that is, don't stop looking for deals. And also, don't stop staying in touch with these investors or joint venture partners or potential private lenders. Let them know what you're up to. Even the smallest victories. If you sold a project or sold a deal, let them know. If you bought a new one, let them know. If you're looking to close on one, let you know. If you're working on one with another partner, let them know. What this does is lets you stay top of mind, because a lot of it comes down to timing. And maybe some people weren't interested at the time that you presented your first project only because of timing. Maybe they weren't liquid at the time. It happens. But they are interested. But the next time you come around with a potential project or a deal, the timing might be right and they'll jump on it. But they're not going to know about it unless you consistently stay top of mind. Just a gentle nudge or a reminder to say, hey, I'm here, I'm still doing what I'm doing, I'm still investing in real estate, and we're making moves and we're growing. Alright? So that's a very important point I want to make with all of these 5 whys, is stay consistent. Okay? So I hope that all helps you. I hope those 5 whys kind of help it, keep it in the top of your mind, a simple little blueprint to follow that'll help you get private lenders. Alright? Cheers guys. Happy investing.